So we have the 2026 postseason WNIT brackets. The teams were released yesterday after the WNIT reveal, section show reveal, that it was on ESPN Plus at 9 Eastern. You can watch the section reveal. They have it on NCAA.com. It's normally, but since ESPN is the exclusive rights holder to the WNIT, and putting that on ESPN Plus. I'm surprised the men's NIT section show, since ESPN has for its men's NIT, that the bracket is not released on ESPN. The bracket review is not even released on ESPN Plus. Just even like the NCAA.com like press thing. You have like someone from NCAA doing it, either on TV or just in person, or just on like ESPN networks, just like a half-hour thing. But they do have like a half-hour show to talk about it later, so it could be the release of the bracket then on the TV. So, Brian taking on Brian is hosting UC Davis at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's up Brian. That's on Thursday at 9 Eastern. The first round games are Thursday the 19th through Saturday the 21st. And that's at 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. Pacific time. And the winner plays Southern Utah. Southern Utah is going to host the winner of Brian UC Davis. South Dakota. It's the best for 8 teams. 23-9. They host the winner of America Air Force. Air Force hosting the first round. The first got the host rights for the first round game. And that's to return that time and date of the game. And we have Southern Houston host at Portland. That's at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific on Thursday. The winner hosts Lamar. The winner travels to Lamar, Utah Valley. Play at San Francisco at 6 Pacific Eastern. The winner will travel to Montana State to play in the second round. So you have Chicago at Norfolk State. That's Saturday 21st at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm surprised Norfolk isn't doing that on Thursday. And like I said, at Norfolk State, that's at 2 p.m. Eastern. At Norfolk State on 21st Saturday. So I'm thinking Norfolk, those playing in like this. The WNIT plays Saturdays, Mondays during regular season play. Not always on the Mondays, but sometimes they play on Mondays. Sometimes they do. Because the 14 games, they still may have a few weeks where you have to play Mondays, like the Ivy League. Play by Friday, Saturday, like Ivy League does, or Saturday, Monday, like the WNIT does. So, the winner, they'll travel to Florida Gulf Coast. They'll play in the second round. George Bradley at George Washington at 6 Eastern. And on Thursday, the winner of that game will travel to Southern Indiana for a second round game. First round games are Thursday the 19th through Saturday the 21st. Second round games are Sunday the 22nd through Tuesday the 24th. And then we have Stetson at Florida National Friday the 20th at 7 Eastern at Florida National. Like I said, the winner of that game will travel to Abilene Christian for a second round match. The University of Texas at Rio Grande Valley is taking Austin P. Top team is the host team. That says right here. The team is host team for round 1. So it's University of Texas at Rio Grande Valley versus Austin P. University of Texas Rio Grande Valley is 2013. Austin P is 1913. And that's at 7 p.m. Eastern. At Austin P. University, the winner Troy State to play a second round game. hosts NJIT at 7 p.m. Eastern on Monday. The winner will travel to Ermey to play in the second round. Binghamton will travel to Mercyhurst at 7 Eastern. Or 6 Eastern, but 6 p.m. Eastern. Binghamton will travel to Mercyhurst for 6 p.m. Eastern game on the 19th. And the winner of that Binghamton Mercyhurst game will travel to Salem playing the second round. The University of Maryland Eastern Shore travels to Wake Forest for a 6 p.m. Eastern game on Thursday the 19th. The winner will travel to Youngstown State to play in the second round on either on 22nd, 23rd, or 22nd is Sunday, 23rd is Monday, 24th is Tuesday. And then we have UMBC at Ohio at 7 p.m. Eastern at Ohio University. The winner will travel to Marshall to play in the second round. We have Alcorn State in South Alabama. It is Alcorn, South Alabama, Alcorn State. Alcorn State is going to host the Sweat, but it is to be determined what day and time yet. It is undecided if they're going to play Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. That game. Then we have Morehead State at Radford on Friday night, the 28th, at 7 p.m. Eastern. The winner of that game will travel to Arkansas State to play in the second round. Then we have Drexel at St. Bonaventure on the 19th, Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. The winner of that game travels to Middle Tennessee to play in the second round. In the final first round matchup of the 32 teams playing in the first round. In the 16 matchups, Lehigh travels to Monmouth to play in the first round. That is at 6 p.m. Eastern at Monmouth University. And the winner will play Cleveland State and travel to Cleveland State in the second round. However, there's a caveat. Second round bye teams are not guaranteed a host. And the reason of that is depending on, typically, the second round bye teams will be hosting. However, it depends on if there's something going on, say at Ermey or LaSalle or any of these schools, something else that was already scheduled, because this postseason tournament is, they'll have some of these schools, if they have something going on, something going on that they already had scheduled a long time in advance before, or a good bit in advance before the WNIT postseason bid was announced, their postseason spot was announced, and their matchup was announced, whoever's being hosted and all that, if the schools can't commit. What happens is if the schools can't commit to being the home team for that day for whatever reasons, if something's going on, at that school, either in the gym, in their basketball court they're using, for something, something's going on there, like they got rent out for some other purpose or using it for some other purpose, and have to get ready for something, and then the other team is ready to host. And you see that with some schools like Mercyhurst, or some others, leagues, So it is what it is, though. So yeah, that is that. And most of these games are Thursday night, the 19th. There are a couple of games. One game is on 20. There's two games on 20. And there's a Saturday game. And these schools schools do coordinate the times in these games. You know, the schools are actually it's up the times of the games because you have Air Force, like non-short, they're not setting up the time with Coconut Crow yet. So, in Oakland State and South Alabama, so we'll see that. But that's how they goes, you know. Typically, those schools in the WNIT, they coordinate the games that use with the schools, and he said, hey, you know, we're the home team. Who doesn't need the home team? You know, can you guys host, you know? Or, you know, and then it was like, oh, no, you guys have to be the home, like, you know, or like they might let like that, and like the WNIT know, the committee know, like, hey, we're not able to host this game. If we get a host, a home team, we're not able to host, you know, on the first round because of this. We can host any other round, you know. So yeah, so there you have it. And this year, WNIT does not really have any under 500 teams. Some they do, like Mercyhurst, who was really solid in the conference. South Alabama made a miracle run out of the Sun Bowl. They thought, you know, in the semi-quarters, they thought they'd add them because of that. To feel, that makes sense, you know. Make me want to add them too. And then you have some from like good mid-major conferences, like the Atlantic 10, the West Coast Conference. You have some top teams from Big Sky, Ohio Valley. You got like the ASUN. They're gonna be a major basketball league. You got the Atlantic 10 teams from the Atlantic 10. You have teams from the West Coast Conference. Yeah. You know, you have a team from the Big West, Big Sky, some Southland teams, some Horizon League teams, some Sunbelt teams. You know, we do got a mix of conferences, but the big mid-major conferences, you know, are really represented here in the WNIT, which I like. So most of them are going to be on 6, are going to be on Thursday. I will do some work around these. I will. I know the women's basketball tournament, the first round was 2 first-round games. They used to be at ESPNU. 2 first-round games. One day they'd be at ESPN2. This year, all the first 4 games are ESPN2, which I like. I really do like that. Yes, I know that the first 4 is gonna. Yes, I'm aware of that. But I am going to be doing, like I did that before, you know, instead of focus on the first 4. I made the first 4 on my TV and like mute. You know where I do the work on my computer. You know, I am not really going to be focused on. I'm not really going to be focusing on the Raz because I don't have the rights to show you the game. I did for the NCAA tournament. I don't want to get copyrighted for showing the NCAA tournament games. Like I know the Division 1 games. Division 2 and Division 3s I'm not showing them full, but the ones that they have on, or like ESP, or like NCAA.com, are not like really copyrighted as much. No one they do I don't mind just getting like flagged, you know, from and then like take ad revenue and put ads in them, and, you know, if there's no ads already on the video, you know, some videos on YouTube it puts ads on them if they're popular, and then you get no monetization if you're not allowed to have monetization on videos. Yeah, or if you and then there's no copyright. I think they'll either put ads in videos if there's copyright strike and there's no ads whatsoever in the video, and then might take ad removed and just find out with that. At that point in the video, I'm cool with that. One ad before that part starts, or that part or something, or whatever. I'm cool with that. I just don't want to be like copyright strike and then my account is flagged and then shut down. I just don't want that. Otherwise, I don't mind at all. Otherwise, I do not mind at all. Really don't mind at all. Doing it. So yeah, that is it for the WNIT. This bracket released. Yeah, we'll be doing the first one. I will not be doing the first round meetings, obviously, on Friday, because there's only two. And there's only one on Saturday so far. But even if there ends up being like I guess they're set on Friday or 4 on Friday, I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing. Really doing that. I'm really going to be doing that on what brought on with the WNIT first round and the WBIT first round on Thursday. I'm going to be doing the whip round. I'm doing the whip round of both of those tournaments on Thursday. I'm going to be doing all throughout the day. I'm going to be doing Olympics, WBIT, and WNIT. So that'll be nice, because I can't wait to do that. Because the women's college basketball season is almost done. Yeah, it is almost done. Which is wild. That just a few weeks. It's gonna be done. College basketball season. We have this the Southern Utah, and we have the second games, which is Tuesday the 22nd, or Sunday 22nd through Tuesday 24th. And we have Super 60, which is Wednesday 25th through Friday 27th, and then they have the radio, which is Saturday the 20th through Monday the 30th. And the Fab Four is the 31st, which is Tuesday, Wednesday. And then the championship is Saturday the 4th.